Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the one and only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I'm your host. It's your boy Rumboyz Robbie. Welcome to the stream. This is my co-host of the evening, Big Game James. We will be joined by Mike later on in the stream. It's our weekly Wednesday night AMA. Before we get started in the show, I want to remind you guys about all22.com. Promo code Rumboyz for 40% off of your subscription price. That's right, 40% off your subscription price. All 22 is pro football focuses, brand new fantasy football format. Think of it as if it's your Madden franchise mode, drafted a full fantasy lineup. I've been having fun with it. Jamie's been having fun with it. The rest of the guys back behind the scenes been having a lot of fun with it. So make sure you guys go and download that, check it out. Also want to shout out Monkey Knife Fight and monkeyknifefight.com. You can download the Monkey Knife Fight app available on iOS and Android. Promo code Rumboyz for a 100% match on your very first deposit all the way up to $100. So make sure you guys go ahead and check us out for all of our daily fantasy props over there on Monkey Knife Fight and monkeyknifefight.com. Want to remind everybody, or want to let everybody know, I guess it's not a reminder because it's going to be your first time hearing it. We're going to have, we may or may not be having some new sponsors. And we're not necessarily getting rid of anyone. We're not getting rid of, we are going to be adding some new ones. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that. Tons of awesome giveaways, new signups, new ways you guys are able to go out there and get money, win jerseys and giveaways and jewelry and just all different types of stuff is about to go down. It's about to be fucking insane. So make sure you guys join up for that. Jamie, how's your day going?
It's going all right, man. I'm excited for this AMA. Oh, and don't forget we gave away a pizza last week.
Yes, we give away a pizza every week for the Sunday slate of games. Jason won last week. So you guys want to get in on a little in-house giveaway here on our YouTube channel. Make sure that you share the content. And the more subscribers that you bring, have them comment in the live chat what user sent them. The more users you bring, we'll buy you a pizza for bringing in users. And then once those users, get more people, then they'll be entered into the next week's contest, so on and so forth and so forth. So we just keep on passing the buck and keep it going. Jason, what is good? Jason saying thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Before we get into asking or answering any fantasy questions, you got to make sure. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What a dude, dilly dilly. It's been a long week. It's been a long week, and we're only halfway through the motherfucker.
Well, we got a game tomorrow to look forward to.
Yeah, we have the Saints out here like fucking Thanos trying to. I feel like every year we make the same joke. The Saints out here like fucking Thanos trying to beat all the bird teams.
Yeah,
no team has ever beat all five bird teams in a season.
It's not going to happen.
I look. They always seem to be given the task of having to play all five bird teams. One year it's going to happen where they just collect all the Infinity Stones and they're going to snap and fuck the NFL over. So Jamie, you're leading off here with a pretty dope question. If I must say so myself.
I wasn't sure I was going to be on, so I posted that earlier.
Hey, so, no worries.
True, man.
Tannehill versus Colts or Mills versus the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Both coming off of a bye. Tannehill averages more points per game and is projected to score more this week, but the Raiders allow more points per game to QBs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I actually like this because some would say film wise like you're kind of like looking at almost like the same guy, right? I would roll with my homie Tannehill.
And remember, this is a Scott Fishbowl too.
Huh?
Get Scott Fishbowl, so the completion percentages.
Yep. Yeah. I would probably roll with Tannehill just because, I mean, he's not going to be having Max Crosby chase after him and have him running for his fucking life this week. That's a big difference maker, if you ask me. When you got to face that guy, Forget everyone else on the defense. You got to face that guy. So I would probably go with Tannehill.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, man. Like right now, I'm leaning a little towards Mills just for the matchup, but
I understand. I completely understand. I don't fault you either way. The Raiders have been terrible this season, have been losing games that they shouldn't be losing. I mean, Mills coming off of that bye. That Texans team hasn't looked half bad. Damian Pierce could snap off, 2 big ones, or maybe give you a big one and then, one down there at the goal line. Boom, you got Texans up, 2 touchdowns right there. Mills maybe connects with the receiver for in the end zone for another one. And if Mills can just keep a good passing wise game, I think you could be good there.
Well, I don't know if this matters, but I do have Brandon Cooks also, so I can stack the Mills and Cooks.
Matters a little bit.
Just for the upside.
It matters a little bit. What I'm worried though is that this is a lineup that is undefeated.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't want to chase upside if you don't need it.
I really don't, man. I only need one more win to make the playoffs.
Exactly. Yeah, you're already in there like swimwear. So it's like.
But I have been getting a lot of recognition from people like, oh, I see your name. There's only 27 names on the list.
Yeah, no, there's
no, like they give me props for it. I'm like, oh, thanks for noticing, man.
Talk. No, you're doing good. I say for that, you just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
All right.
But I mean, if it were me, I would probably roll. I would probably roll Tannehill. But now knowing that you have to stack it, and knowing me, I'd be like
more on Sunday. How about that?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like as of Wednesday, like me not now knowing there's a stack there, I'm known as a stack god. So like, yeah, I would be like, yeah, run that. George, what's up, George? George Cook asking, way too many running backs with Saquon, Swift, Walker, Pierce, and Sanders. Receivers I'm starting weekly are AJ Brown and T. Higgins.
Ooh, I like Higgins.
All right. I like both of them. Tight end is Ertz. QB is Burrow. What the fuck do I do with these backs, bro? Like I love this question because it plays schematically into, and I'm assuming with this roster, you're definitely on the right side of 500. Like I'm gonna guess at worst 3-2. The only way that you're probably not 3-2 or 3-3 is maybe just not, figuring out who's the right guy to start. And that sounds like what the dilemma is in the first fucking place. I'm unloading maybe 1 or 2 and bringing back 2 quality receivers, or either a quality receiver and a tight end. The quarterback position for you, I'm not too worried about. Is Joe fucking Big Burrow. It's Big Joe Burrow, So I'm not too worried about the Burrow thing. But maybe I bring back a quality tight end. Maybe I bring back like a Higbee to complement, Ertz. And then maybe I bring back with those running backs, you could bring back hella fucking receivers, bro. Yeah. Any receiver with those running backs, damn near underneath the sun, every receiver is tradable to you. I'm gonna be completely honest. Anyone who's not named Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs.
I mean, you could probably get Adams right now.
Yeah, you could,
because of the Adams is producing. The team really isn't winning. But you could trade, let's say, Swift and Walker. Package those 2. Get like a Mixon and a wide receiver 2.
It would
like a low end wide receiver 1.
George's in this very unique position, right? I mean, outside of the realm of Saquon, he's in this unique position where he could package up any of those dudes and walk away literally scot fucking free. I don't like. He's so deep, and they're all giving you such a positive ROI. I would probably take your recommendation of Swift and Walker.
Yeah, because Swift is made of paper mache. He could get hurt again.
Walker, there's a whole lot of new there that's still yet to be figured out.
And you got tough matchups coming up later in the season.
That would be my A pairing. B pairing, I would probably do like Walker and Sanders. Like,
You can still get a lot for that because Sanders is.
You need a lot.
Yeah.
Sanders is fucking popping off.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. He has so much talent. He's gonna bring back a top tier receiver, tight end, like no matter what. Should have specified it's a 2 receiver, 2 running back league, 1 flex league. So I'm having to sit 2 of these backs a week. Sanders is the one I'm shopping, but not many are biting on. That's weird.
And then try
so
Swift.
In other words, you're playing in like this league. No one is like. Is anyone else like paying attention to the market? Is anyone else like maybe like watching other like podcasts or shows?
All right. What if you trade Swift, Walker, and Higgins for like a Mixon and Adams type deal? Because you would consolidate your running backs into a better running back, and you'll get a better receiver.
Hear me out, Jamie. Okay, and then we're gonna answer Jason's question that's above. Hear me out. Do you think that if you were to do that, if they're not snapping on just the one piece of Sanders alone, do you think they're gonna snap on anything else?
Well, you gotta look at different teams too.
Absolutely. Like for me, like if I'm George, I'm targeting whoever has the worst records, and I'm gunning after their best players. Still making a fair trade. So like, let's say like whoever's in dead last. Like I've seen this in some leagues that I'm playing. Like let's say whoever's in dead last has fucking Tyreek Hill, or hell, I'm in a league where the person's in dead last, their best player is Justin Jefferson, and everyone else fucking sucks. And it's not even that they're dealing with like injuries. I mean, there's an injury here and there, but like. Not like the rest of the league isn't dealing with injuries. Like this person's best player is Justin Jefferson. Like I would be targeting like the people like that have high end players, but they're not getting the record out of them. And I'd be like, yo, let's balance out your team. We'll balance out your team for you. Here's 2 for your 1.
That's smart. I like that.
People are weak at running back because I've clearly stashed them, but I've tried Sanders and Higgins for Adams and Sanders and a guy like Cooks for Evans, but not much luck. This sounds like a league personality thing to me, George. This sounds like either folks not knowing what value, because you're coughing up. Like if you're playing against myself or Jamie, we're probably doing business with you.
Yep, I would definitely make a trade like that.
Yeah, like you're offering fair and equitable trades. These are trades that these guys, honestly, it's not what you're pitching. You're not the problem. It's them. And I don't think I've ever said that on an AMA session.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like you're playing the game right. You're making fair deals. You're not trying to rip anyone off. If Connor plays, is Eno still worth the flex play? As Jason.
All right. It depends how the gameplay goes. They're still going to limit Connor, I think. So they could probably split 50-50 at best. But let's say they're playing from behind in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, Eno gets 10 catches. We just don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to read.
I doubt that if Connor is healthy. I see Arizona following the traditional model of our veteran is healthy. We're going to give him at least the first half shot. I think that Eno's still worth the flex play because of what Jamie stated. In what capacity is Connor still going to be used? I think they found efficiency in Eno. You're needing a 1-2 punch in today's NFL. There is no such thing as a bell cow. There's no way that anyone fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
and with Marquise out, they're going to need to pass, so that they need to incorporate.
D-Hop's coming back, and they brought in Robbie Anderson.
Yeah,
but Robbie Anderson will play
best pass catcher backs. He's definitely worth a flyer.
Yeah, unless you have an absolute better flex, Jason.
He didn't do bad last week. He had a couple runs. I read he had a couple runs called back. So if he didn't have those runs called back, we might be talking about him a little bit differently right now.
I'm 3-3, just been on the wrong side of breakout games from guys like Hawkinson and Eckler. It's a 12-man league.
I think he said it was 10, wasn't it?
No, he said it's a 12.
12.
It's 12. Yeah, that's right here. 12-man league. You're 3-3. So those early breakouts so those early games where Eckler wasn't giving you, the full ROI is probably where you caught some of those L's. Hawkinson could maybe even be a guy, like if you still have him on the roster. I don't know what to say the roster is down. I'm going to assume that Hawkinson and Ertz are your tight ends. Hawkinson could be a guy that maybe you consider moving. Lions intrigue me this weekend. Lions intrigue me against Dallas. With Dak coming back and Detroit looking for a way to get back on track. Like, that's a super fucking intriguing game, by the way, for all my bettors out there. There's a lot of traps out there. Do not pay attention to money. When you're betting, I don't give a fuck this NFL Sunday, how big or how small the money line is. You're not paying attention to it. Like, I'm letting y'all know now, like, this is going to be a week where a combination of gut intuition plus analysis is going to net you. Oh, I played against Hawkinson on his 40-point week. Oh, and Eckler the first time he dropped 30. Okay, all good. My fault. I apologize. My apologies for misinterpreting. Fuck, give me your lineup. I should have already known that. So then, yeah, bro. I mean, aside from those two major ones. I mean, and like maybe like a week where your lineup like gutted on you.
I mean, he has a 5-1 record lineup.
Yeah, he has a 5-1 roster. And just even with the 3-3 record with the roster like that, I'm looking at it. I'm like, playoffs. I'm
still a playoff team.
Yeah, I'm looking. He would be one of those guys. Like if I was in a league with him, he'd be one of those guys. Like I'm looking at that 3-3 range, and I'm like, you're the one that I'm afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
You're who I'm afraid of. And with that being said and being stated, your trade thought process, your trade psyche is to get better while simultaneously not making is for you to get better while simultaneously making the competition worse.
Nope.
Because you are in that middle of the pack. Your team is good enough to where you don't have to make a trade, but your team is too good to the point to where you're giving yourself too many executive decisions on start sit come Sunday. And that's what you're trying to alleviate. If I'm you, George, I'm looking at whoever's the worst of the worst in the league. And when I'm making a pitch, I'm not just trying to I would be making a pitch to them. I'd be hitting them with facts, and points as to why they need to make the trade, why they need to give me their prized possession, what they may feel is their prized possession for Swift Walker or whatever other combinations are out there. Freiermuth and Peoples-Jones are the other options because of the bye week.
Yeah, no, I play Eno.
I would probably play Eno.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't know who's going to play the quarterback right now in Pittsburgh. You got to remember that.
Pittsburgh has some shit going on.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Peoples-Jones, he's like a flex, like a number 5 flex. If you had to play 2 flexes,
when you have
team,
when you have the kicker saying to the OC, the win wasn't because of you, bro. That's a fucking issue.
Yo,
I love Freiermuth, one of my favorite potential young stars in the league. DPJ just isn't getting the looks.
Yeah, I mean, he catches what gets thrown to him, though, but
yeah, for you, it's going to be
need targets. Like, targets matter.
What's good, Avenge Nerd? What's good, Mike? Mike, I know we both play against Mike in the Facebook versus Twitter league. Mm-hmm. Weeks like this week are where I get a little iffy because I'm playing a guy with CMC and Fournette, and I'm having to start Cooks or Dobbs as my wide receiver too, since Brown is on bye.
Wow,
you're 3-3, rightfully so. You're while you're entitled to that. That fucker could go out there and lay goose eggs. Like we've all been in that position before, bro. I know that you've had to have been in that position where it's like, man, I'm facing the scariest lineup in the league this week, and then they just go out there and shit the bed. And I know that it sucks relying on that, but that is something definitely within the realm of possibilities. I don't want you to blow up a roster due to bye weeks, you know, like, and if you are going to make moves, maybe make moves for guys that are coming off their bye and their bye is already done and they can be profitable. They have to be profitable simultaneously. You can't just be like, oh, well, they came off the fucking bye and like we're gonna go pick them up. Like if they can be profitable simultaneously, if they've been consistent producers, stable floors, you know, but decently moderate to high scoring type of guys. And those would be the guys I would go after.
But if he has to choose between Cooks and Dobbs, I would probably go Cooks because of the matchup going against the Raiders. Dobbs, I mean, he could go off, but you also have Lazard, and Tanyan's been getting some looks lately. And I hate Aaron Rodgers, man. Never owned Aaron Rodgers in fantasy football.
Jeff Wilson Jr. just did that to me, so I'm tanking for next year most likely.
In Dynasty, that's what you do, man. If I'm 1-4 in the league.
No, I think he's talking about our league that we're in together, the Facebook versus Twitter.
Oh shoot! Well, dude, I lost like 3 of my first 4 picks. I'm screwed.
Like, yo, that league got vicious real fast.
Yeah, I think I went 2-0, and I'm like 2-4 now because I lost Lance, Javante, Penny.
Bro, it's fantasy football's wild. Yep. It's so wild. Was thinking like Cooks and Sanders for Waddle. I like that. But it goes back to for you, Jordan. I think that I think that the guys in your league, like, how many trades have there been in your league? Like, is your league like a highly active trade league? I tell you what, if anybody threw up Miles Sanders on the trade block in any of the leagues that I'm in right now, I would go crazy. I'd go crazy. Oh, it's in a Dynasty Junior League that he's in. It wasn't in our league. I'll never give up in our league. Just suffer close losses for the most part. Nice. Like, because if they're just passing on Sanders just to pass on Sanders, that's them. That, how do I be polite? That's them being dumb. I'm gonna be straight up. Like, there's not a reason. I could get if you were trading away like fucking CH, where it's like, yeah, but look at how efficient he is. He's a top 10 RB. You know, he's a top 5 RB. And then, like, you got people being like, but he's CEH. Like, I get that, bro. The people overvalue their roster regardless of their record. I had a guy turn down Higgins and Sanders for Chase just for him to take Gabe Davis and Mixon for Chase and Jacobs. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, people are just, yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's like that's just people overvaluing their rosters. If you were going to do that, you might as well just take the 2-for-1 and not have him give up the second piece. It would have been more strategic for him, honestly. I mean, Gabe Davis is dope and everything. I mean, I guess Mixon can No, like, why'd you give up Mixon for Jacobs? Jacobs is like, his on-field efficiency is fucking insane right now. Yeah, no, people are. That's people. Were you the previous year's champion? Because if you were last year's champion, people will probably likely shy away from wanting to trade with you just so that you don't win again. You were the runner-up. There we go. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't want to trade with me in a couple of my leagues because they don't want to make my team better.
I knew that there was something. I was like, there's something to this story. There's a background piece that I'm not getting. Because, yeah, no, that means that everyone's going to be playing you scared. And you're 3-3 with the fucking roster like that.
Yeah, because I'm 5-1 in a league that I was runner-up in last year, and nobody wants to trade with me. Like I'm loaded, top to bottom, and I'm just trying to get a little bit better, get a little bit younger.
Bro, I'm in a dynasty league that I've won like 2 years in a row that nobody will trade with me. Nobody. People won't even fucking talk to me. Like straight up. Like they just won't. They're like, nope, we're just gonna wait till your team ages and then you can't fucking play anymore.
Oh.
And then
you built in the draft. Get better.
I'm like, I'm really good at this shit.
Yeah, they got another thing coming.
They never want you to win twice. No, they definitely never want you to fucking win twice. I mean, they definitely don't want you to win the fucking first time. I was just offered Michael Thomas and change for Gabe Davis. I am tired of waiting for Thomas to finally play. Oh yeah, no, I think it was Duvernay. I would do that. I would do Gabe Davis and Duvernay for fucking Michael Thomas.
Yeah, I think now you're only going to get like a late second for Thomas, maybe early third, if you just want to get him off your roster.
I mean, in redraft, you're getting a fucking bag of chips at best. You might be able to pull off. You're talking like super low value, like low tier pieces. Like you're not getting a whole lot from Michael Thomas. Honestly.
No, like I'm in a zombie league right now where we only have 5 bench spots and we start like 12. And with the bye weeks, I might even have to drop Michael Thomas.
Trade with you and purposely trade against you. I know a lot of people that fucking purposely trade against. I know people that purposely trade against. I have group chats where they're like, no, we're purposely doing this to fuck you over. And then they still lose. Yeah, my main goal with the running backs was to flip Higgins for Chase and one of them. But once both of the Chase owners this year didn't bite, I was like, well, shit. Yeah, Chase might be a high asking price. I'm going to be honest. Like, it's like if it was me, I'm probably not giving up Chase under any circumstances if it's me personally. But I'm also a Chase fucking truther.
Yep.
Matt, you dropped Dotson today. What's good, Matt? Why you dropped Dotson?
Yeah, who'd you pick up to drop him?
Yeah, that I would. Yeah, if hopefully you're only dropping him because of bye, but like if you have an IR spot, you shouldn't be dropping him. Who wins this trade in a non-PPR? Cam Akers and Dawson Knox, or Michael? The fucking whoever's not having to deal with Cam Akers at the given moment wins.
I mean, you might just. I would say Dawson Knox for Thomas is a decent trade, but
no, the fact that you got whoever got rid of Cam Akers won.
True.
Like right out the gate.
That's a roster clog. Yeah, you're clogging up your roster at that point. We don't know what's going on with him. We don't know where he's going to go, if he's even going to fit into the offense that he's going to. He might not even ever play.
The Rams don't even know what they're doing.
We don't know. So, yeah, Not worth it.
Yeah, no. You're getting rid of Akers at any and all costs.
See, I'm lucky. In the offseason, I got rid of Akers for ETN straight up.
I offered him Latavius, who he wavered, but I got Duvernay and Thomas. He has not answered yet. I'm stacked at running back. Dude, if you can pull off Gabe Davis, hell yeah. You're hoping that he's so low on Melvin Gordon right now that he just sends over Davis along with it. I mean, that's really tough, but Geno or Tua?
This week. Wait, who's the Jets playing?
Okay, so wait, so you have Diggs and Jefferson on a bye, Matt. All right, that explains it. The Jets are playing. They are minus 110 against. I should know this off the top of my fucking head. God damn it. Fuck. I want to say like Carolina or some shit. I just looked at this. It's like against like a decent.
Okay, Seattle.
Seattle
Facing the Chargers.
All right, so Seattle faces Los Angeles.
And Miami's facing Pittsburgh. Oh God, damn, you kind of have to go with.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, so yeah, the Jets face Broncos. Tua facing. Dog, just go after fucking Zach Wilson. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm looking at the matchups.
I don't know why I just fucking confused those.
Yeah, no, I was confused too because I've been drinking a little bit, but oh shit.
Angeles, I would probably go.
I'm leaning a little bit more towards Geno, just because if they're facing the Chargers, they're gonna be playing from behind, so that means they're gonna have to throw.
I don't trust that.
I don't either, but can you?
That Chargers secondary is nasty. So it's a kind of shortish week for them, I guess.
But I'm looking, they're allowing about the same amount of passing yards, 227 to.
Give me Tua.
235.
Give me Tua against Pitt.
Do you think Tua's going to be good to go, though? Like, is he going to be 100%?
I mean, they're saying he's healthy.
They probably wouldn't let him play if he wasn't. So
they wouldn't mark him healthy if he wasn't.
So this isn't even a question then. Yeah, you got to play Tua.
Yeah, I would go Tua, Jason. Hot take, I wonder if the Commanders' offense picks up due to familiarity with Heineke. Let's just say the line is set at plus 175 right now. I expect that to move. I expect it to close somewhere like 140-ish come Sunday. Packers been bad. Aaron Rodgers out here doing fucking interviews, criticizing everybody underneath the damn sun. He ain't hacked with the team. He's talking about downgrading the offensive linemen's gifts. I had to drop Dotson to grab Tanyan. My tight end is on bye. Yeah, bye weeks. You got hit with a bunch of bye weeks. You got Diggs and Jefferson on bye. You couldn't have a third receiver on bye. Literally ask anything. Ask anything.
Doesn't even have to be football related. Just ask it. I was on the other a few weeks ago, asking about your favorite boxing movies. Like,
it sounds dumb, but no, that's not dumb at all. That's not dumb at all.
What? I missed it. What happened?
He said it might sound dumb, but stash Deion Jackson until we know JT is back for sure.
No, I like Deion. Like, I was the first person on Deion Jackson. Like, I was asking a bunch of people. They're like, no, because they played that Thursday night game when Hines got hurt and Taylor was out. And I'm like, oh, how about Deion Jackson as like a flex or a pickup? And people were like, don't even bother picking him up.
Matt, this game being 1-1 after how good that Padres game was, fucking blows. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good game, but like it's definitely a tilt. I should have not have picked Houston. If it was going to be 1-1, if it was going to come down to this, if it goes into right now, what we are looking at bottom of the fifth. If this game stays like this heading into the seventh, I fucking worry. I worry that it's going to go to extra innings. If it goes into extra innings, I have the Yankees without a doubt winning. Stafford, it's just one of those gut feelings that I have. It's just if you're going to go into extra innings against that team, like, no, yeah. Stafford on a bye. Do I go Daniel Jones, Lawrence, or Mariota?
I mean, Daniel Jones has the rushing upside, but he doesn't throw that much. I would go Lawrence.
I would probably go Lawrence. I would likely go Lawrence.
Because I was just doing a waiver wire debate, and Lawrence wasn't even on it because he was too high percent owned.
Yeah, if Lawrence is available for you, yeah, you gotta run it. Just trade away Stevenson and Pickens for Evans. W or L for me.
Wait, what was it? Stevenson
and Pickens for Mike Evans.
Well, that's a fucking
that's a win, bro.
Right. So this is I wanted to talk about this today, and this is the perfect time to bring it up. So Stevenson right now is at his peak value. Like, if you own him in any leagues, try to trade him away, because so far the Patriots had the second easiest run schedule. And according to Fantasy Pros, he has the sixth hardest run schedule going forward rest of the season. And plus Damian Harris returning to practice, like, they're going to split now. So not only is the schedule hard, he's also going to have to split work between them. So sell Stevenson. That's all I got to say.
I like that. Hunt, Judy, Monty, start 2 for flex. Keep in mind, I'm also starting Chubb. Okay. Look, at the end of the day, if Hunt outscores both of them, which I'm not saying that he will yet, but if Hunt ends up outscoring both of them, it's not going to matter if you didn't start Hunt because you had Chubb. So I just want to put that factor out there. Like, mathematically, it won't matter. If Hunt ends up outscoring Monty and Judy and you end up starting Monty and Judy because you didn't want to play Chubb and you end up losing by the couple of points that Hunt could have had you, you know what I mean?
And there's also a possibility that Hunt outscores Chubb this week, any week.
I don't think that'll happen, and I don't predict that happen like often. But yes, you are correct. I would probably say Monty and Hunt. It would be Monty and Hunt for me. I feel like I don't feel comfortable starting anyone in Denver that's not named Cortland Sutton.
So he starts 2. Okay, I was thinking he only. All right, so yeah, definitely Hunt is one of mine. Between Junie and Monty, flip a coin.
For me, it would be Monty, like, concrete, hands down, bro. Like, I'm not trusting anyone in Denver. You cannot trust that Denver offense, bro.
Plus, I don't think Wilson's going to play this week. So yeah, Monty will get those touches. He's guaranteed 15.
Monty's back, yeah.
So 15 touches for Monty compared to maybe 5 targets for Judy.
That team still can't pass. I was gonna say Gino hasn't played for. I did that, yeah, because fucking I'm high. I also have Waddle and Lockett.
For what?
He has as his receiver, so he can stack it either way. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, I would go with the Waddle stack.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
too.
Tua and Waddle, man. If I'm looking at that, is that
Wentz
was
is,
leading?
yep, Wentz is injured. It's his finger. His finger.
Not only is he injured, I saw something that he's like not confident on going forward with the team.
Who knows? Who knows?
Mm.
I mean, you're the most sacked quarterback in the league. Your offensive line can't get shit together. Your coach is shitting on you.
Yep.
I'm not gonna like I didn't see any reports of that, but I wouldn't be surprised either way. Like, he's smart as hell, but acts like a douchebag. Bro, I'm over Rodgers. Please retire and go away. He's in that old age. He's in that old age. That's one of those things that you gotta accept. Best Marvel movie, like
Dude,
the
you're
best
putting me on
one,
the spot.
like the best one.
Oh, god damn. You can't just ask me that.
For me, it's Black Panther because of representation. Like the way that was done, R.I.P. Chadwick, like, But I mean, I feel like the obvious answer kind of is like Endgame.
End games,
But,
that's what I was gonna say, but there's gotta be something else. If I look through the list, I'll be able to tell you, but there's just so many of them. Let me get back
yes,
to
I
that.
am watching the game and I am like, in DSU, CR says go Bison to Avenge Nerd. Then I watched Patrick when he played for Texas Tech, though, so we like watching the Chiefs too. Monty and Judy. I can't trust Judy.
No, not Judy, man.
Can't blush.
Nope.
Big Dub plays sorry to interrupt Robbie. Boom. Monty has been such a disappointment, but I might have to throw him out there, hoping for a big comeback from Hopkins. To be honest, I think that's definitely within Arizona's wheelhouse. But Arizona's also like having to figure out some new things too on a short week with Hollywood being down and this addition of Robbie Anderson, who's probably not going to play because it's on a Thursday night, but then D Hop coming back, like it's a whole. I guess you can kind of just go back to what you did before and hope that it works. But then you gotta I feel like that's just too easy of a game plan and a game script to resort to on a short week against the Saints.
So I'm gonna go back to the Marvel movie. I just pulled up a couple lists. I'm looking through them, and I think you're right. Black Panther kind of has to be not even just for the representation, but the storyline. The storyline, and bless you. But plus, with the new one coming out, it's just gonna make the first one even better.
Yeah. I feel like that's gotta I feel like that's gotta be.
I literally pulled up a couple lists, and Black Panther is number one on two of them.
No Way Home could okay. I go Black Panther, No Way Home, Endgame. I could probably do that.
Yeah, Endgame.
Winter Soldier was dope. I'm not a huge Captain American fan. Is my problem.
Yeah, I even kind of dig that Guardian of the Galaxy, the first one.
I did enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy the way they brought that to the big screen.
Yeah, and then they're obviously the original Iron Man, classic. You got the Endgame. What was that Thor movie? Which Thor movie was the one where they fought that big ass thing with Hawk fought that beast?
Ragnarok.
That is definitely in the top 5. That was sweet.
Yeah, the Thor movie, the early the first Thor was the best one to me. I feel like Thor in his earlier just when he starts fucking going full glutton and cutting his goddamn hair and he's all depressed and I hate that phase. I hate that phase. I him with the axe. I couldn't stand it. I didn't like the most recent one, the Thunder and Love. Okay, I liked it from like
That was
love
all
point,
right.
from the love point standpoint. Like I went to go see it with this chick after I was like, Asia, just so you know, we're done fucking. Yeah. Ant-Man 1 is underrated. Winter Soldier was filmed in our neighborhood in Cleveland, so it's just
Yeah,
no
it
shit.
was, dude. Yeah, they had everything shut down when that happened.
You know what? Endgame is the best Avengers movie because Matthew fucking Barry was in it.
Yes, he was. I forgot about that.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Him and I had a talk today. It was pretty dope.
Nice.
Hmm.
And there was a few other people, the cameos they had. I can't remember off the top of my head.
No matter how big or how small you are as a content creator, we all deal with the same fucking hating ass bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm off my soapbox about that conversation for now. Foul ball. God damn it. Give me my money. I'm convinced, like gambling just if it finds a way to always buy one leg to fuck me over. The other night, the Florida Panthers losing. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that. I was like, what the fuck are the odds? I was like, actually, I knew the odds. Don't tell me them. Wait, we already read that. The thing is that this new phase is building the new team like phase one did, something to remember. And we are getting Daredevil back soon. I know that's going to be super interesting.
Daredevil was already brought back in She-Hulk.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch over to the cinematically. Okay, animated wise, it gets its just due and it gets its credit, but cinematically.
Yep.
I need DC to get his shit together.
I was just thinking the same.
I am so
behind.
Like they have fallen behind so bad because they can't their actor choicing is so fucking bad. And I know it's not DC. Well, like dependent but the new Spawn movie. Jamie Foxx is 100% committed. He is 100% committed.
I am so stoked.
Like, I'm telling you now, Jamie Foxx as Spawn might get an Oscar. It might get an Oscar.
That might be one of the best movies that are going to be coming out.
Think about how Michael J. White played Spawn. And let me just remind you really quick
that was a corny ass movie.
Huh?
When Michael J. White did it, that was a corny movie.
It was but
Michael J. White did it perfect.
Yeah, that was Michael J. White, like very early acting. Like he did not get his acting wasn't there yet.
But it was like the 90s character type
film. It was very 90s.
Yeah.
Does Alabama still make the playoffs?
Ooh.
Do I have to answer this? What do I want? No. What will happen? Yes. Yeah. But what do I want? Oh my! If Alabama doesn't make the playoff somehow, I will.
Who's Jason asking? Oh,
I will stream for fucking 24 hours straight.
I'll be on with you.
We will do a 24-hour fucking stream.
Yep, and we'll invite every other podcast people we know as guests for like 30, 40 minutes.
I'm bringing fuckers on. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do like a marathon, man.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yep. We need the content.
Thunderbolts does look dope. I didn't get too heavy into Thunderbolts as a kid. Cortland Sutton is rough in fantasy too, which is sad because I thought Russ was going to elevate it.
Everyone did. Everyone thought
Russ looked like Russ for those first 10 passes.
But you got to remember,
but he was hurt. He was hurt. We also got to remember that
they threw Russ in the fire, having 4 primetime games in the first 6 games.
Who the fuck? Like, why give a quarterback like that a brand new coach?
And then just throw him to the fire. Like, they only got what, 3 more? I think I posted something earlier. They got 3 more prime times.
Yeah, I don't expect Black Adam to be nothing more than a popcorn flick. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna piss fucking people off. It's because it's The Rock that's acting is the reason why that it's gonna sell so fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be the reason that people now watch more DC movies. And it's gonna, bro.
Black Adam is going to be the buffer between Super Pets and Super Pets 2, because at the end of Black Adam's dog's gonna come in, and then he's gonna be like the main character of Super Pets 2.
Oh, that's
watch. It's gonna happen. It's just so predictable. But hey, wait for the new. I just heard it today. They're gonna have a Marvel Zombie TV series, and it's the first rated R Marvel Zombies, like the first Marvel TV show series that's rated R.
That'd be sick.
It's coming up in like 2024.
Best Marvel show is Daredevil or Moon Knight.
No way!
Daredevil's such a badass.
You have to watch
Blueprint, and they need to listen to the fans. DC needs to build the Rob Patterson and Matt Reeves universe. That motherfucker is not a good Batman. Stop. Let's go, Houston. Let's go. Rob Patterson's not a good Batman. Rob Patterson's not a good Batman.
I do like how they're bringing back the Wolverine and Deadpool
and Deadpool 3.
And I also saw that they're incorporating the whole X-Men. They're gonna have like a series on Disney.
A whole series on Disney.
Dedicated.
Each individual X is gonna have their own episode.
Yep.
Bro.
It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
If y'all do not know who the fuck Nightcrawler is or Gambit, those are the 2 most badass X-Men.
Yep.
Like those are the best fucking X-Men. Those are the
Nightcrawler is the son of Mystique,
Diablo, or what's his name?
Mystique and
Diablo. Yeah. Yep. Because his dad basically has like the same powers, but Mystique, her abilities differ in that she's a shapeshifter, and that's where his blue skin comes from, because his dad's red.
If you ever want to have a Marvel conversation for a full hour, I have a buddy I work with. He will put some knowledge on
Batman Beyond is what the fuck we need. That's what the people need.
Yes. Dude, I love Batman Beyond.
But the thing is who could play Terry? Like, who has that dark, like, Rob Pattinson probably should have been fucking Terry. Because he probably could have been he could have been exactly Edward, kind of, like, in a way. No, actually, because when he played Batman, I heard the fucking Edward accent come out. It ruined the whole character. It was only during like a couple of scenes that I heard it. Like, no, like, who could play Terry? Who could play young fucking Terry?
And who played the original Batman?
From when I was a kid, when we were kids.
Batman, like the '80s movie.
Oh God,
who was that?
Adam West.
Who?
Wasn't it Adam West?
No, I'm talking about not the '60s. I'm talking about '80s, the original movie Batman.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah, no, before that.
Before Val?
Yeah, who played? Oh,
Damn it! Now you're making me have to like memorize like the whole order. Because after Vala was Clooney. God damn it!
screw. This is man. Hold on. No, everything's coming up new. The Batman. That's the new shit. I want the old school. But I heard they're bringing him back. Whoever the original guy was.
Inicore Sativa Indo. We're all gonna watch Creed 3.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Damn it! Who's the Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton. Okay, yeah, I just got it. Michael Keaton. There are talks about him becoming a Batman in a new Batman series. He could play the old Batman in Batman Beyond.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, so yeah, him be Bruce.
Yes, he could be Bruce.
And then like Channing Tatum is too big to be fucking Terry. He's too muscular.
Gambit is the shit, bro. Didn't they put Gambit in a
Channing
cameo?
Tatum was supposed to be Gambit.
Like, but didn't Gambit do a cameo in one of the
in one of the X-Men movies? Yeah, because he was originally from the Bayou. Yeah, yes.
That was awesome. So I hope they bring him back.
Yeah, he was supposed to have his own movie, and Channing Tatum was supposed to be Gambit, and they shelved it. Clooney was a fucking shitty Batman.
There's a lot of shitty Batmans, man.
Clooney wasn't a shitty Batman. His costume had nipples.
No, that was the other one, wasn't it? Wasn't that in Batman Returns?
He's playing Batman and Batgirl is what it is. Okay.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about Ertz rest of the season with Hopkins coming back?
Love Ertz.
Well, now that there's no Hollywood, yes, it's going to be the Hopkins and Ertz show.
Love it. Like
there was one thing when you had Hollywood, who was this, they've been playing together. Just they wanted that for the NFL together. Trust me, I know both them boys. But fucking it's sad. It's sad. Them two not, continue due to the injury. But I mean, with this now, you have to kind of shift the offense in order to continue being productive. You're going to have to rely on your veterans. Robbie Anderson is a fucking piss from an attitude standpoint. Piss poor goddamn locker room personnel to have around. So he's not really going to be making a whole lot of a dent in the offense. You're still figuring out the Rondale Moore experiment. You're still figuring that out. Is OBJ worth stashing?
No.
Look.
I don't think so.
Well, I know why he's asking.
Because think about it, it's going to be November.
I know why he's asking. Because of what fucking Kelsey said.
What? I didn't hear what Kelsey said. What Kelsey
said? So
Travis
is basically to the effect of there's whispers. I don't know what it is, but if it's OBJ, I'm here for it.
Well, if that's the case,
so
he might come back sooner than I thought. Because I thought if he does go to a different team,
it was going to be November.
About 2 weeks for him to actually get into the offense, and then another week to get acclimated to actually where he's fantasy relevant. So that puts it 3 to 4 weeks from now. And by that time, it's going to be almost December.
I think that Kelsey said that for a reason.
And it was Batman Forever that had the nipples.
Yeah. Do I think that coming back? What do you think of that coming back? Gallup, Zeke, Schultz. I feel like the common answer is that it improves Zeke, and I mean we've seen that throughout history.
And Pollard, I think both of them.
Well, Pollard's he's just going to be Pollard. And because Pollard is Pollard, that's why we always say, oh, Pollard's about to take over the backfield. I do think that Dallas at the end of the season gets ready to get rid of Zeke. Had they been below 500, they would have traded Zeke had they been below 500 with a healthy Dak, they would have traded Zeke. I think that you have to kind of just Dallas is a hold stock right now. I think the only way that you can sell high on Dallas players is because Dak is coming back, and you can only do it to homers. You can only do it to the Cowboys fans that are in your league. That guy that is like, I'm taking CeeDee Lamb at the 101. Like that guy, that's who you can fucking do that to. We all know that guy. We know that guy.
They also took Schultz as a top 5.
We know the guy, single QB, takes Dak first round, 101 overall. We know the guy. If you have that guy in your league, this is your time to shine.
I think the only person that hurts is Gallup. Like, I love Gallup as a player, but Dak, for some reason, doesn't look to the left side of the field, feeling his eyes for the center to the right. So it's going to take away targets from Gallup.
Not necessarily if you're making, trips formations and different things, like whatever you're doing.
Depends on how they move the formations around.
And we've yet to see a full dosage of that in 2022. Also, did you see the report on Cooks? Rested today due to coach's decision. Report said rest day, but they just had a bye week, so it doesn't make sense. We got to remember he's old. We got to remember that Cooks is old, and Cooks has been banged up a lot. When you're old, you get rest days in the NFL. You get other rest days that other people don't get.
Yeah, you'll see players like that not practicing on Wednesday a lot.
Yep. Hey, I'm taking my veteran day. I'll be back tomorrow. Happens all the time. It's okay.
Yep.
It's okay. You worry if you see something on the Thursday report, and then you're like, fuck. And then you pivot. Then you worry. Then you message me on Twitter. You're like, Robbie. But it's just a veteran rest day. Like, I even say that you can even let that go into like Friday in some cases.
Because he'll be limited on Thursday and then full on Friday.
Yep.
Once you see him full, you're good to go.
Wouldn't mind him being traded to Green Bay or Kansas City. Ooh, Cooks? I wouldn't mind if Cooks sat down for a little while. You know how many times I have seen this man laid out on a field?
Yeah.
Like, there was a moment there where his nickname was Concussion Cooks. Like, Brandon Cooks has been playing for a very long time, and he has been quarterback proof for a very, very long time. That is one player that deserves a lifetime of pay and to relax.
And then even though he gets laid out that much, he still plays a lot. He really hasn't missed that many games.
No.
People think, oh, he's injury prone. No, he's really not. He's played a lot.
He's just a tiny guy.
And he's always ended up being a top 15 receiver every year he played.
Yeah.
I think there was one year where he missed half the season or more than half the season.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking it up now.
Bro, every time I see fucking Brandon Cooks go across the middle, or I see him on a deep route with a safety just coming in, pursuing in over the top, I'm always just like, fuck.
I'm looking at it now. Game started 7, 12, 12, 15, 16, 14, 15, 16. Like,
bro, I don't miss like I have homies on Facebook all the time. They're like, bro, come back out and play this year. I hung my cleats up at 28. Like, come back out and play this year. I'm now 31. No, I don't.
Well, you know your limits, man.
I don't miss getting rung. I don't miss having your shit just like, I don't fucking miss that. Like when you're just and like you're flying off the field and like the only thing that your body remembers is like just hang on to the ball.
Then why would you give up what you got going on now just for one wrong hit and then half your brain's gone?
Bro.
Then you can't come back to this fully.
And what's fucked up is that like there'll be plays where I'll go in on defense and I'll be the one to initiate the hit. Or even on offense, I'll be the one to initiate contact. And then I fuck myself up. It's like, no, like I'm good. I know how this goes. I've been here. I've done that. Play those games since fucking high school. No, bro. No. They wanted me to come out now. I'll say this. Depending on how my exam fucking goes Friday, I will probably head out there Saturday for some fun. Head out there, sign my fucking medical waiver. Like, all right, let's get it. I'm taking my anger out on some fuckers. Let's go, Houston. Fuck the Yankees. See, to be honest, I don't care either way because I'm a Dodgers fan. And my team's already gone. So, you know, it is what it is. Waiting on Jamie to get back. What other questions we got? Anybody got one more for us to close out with or something or the other? Any betting questions for the weekend?
All right, so I want to ask the chat your favorite DC television series. Because someone brought up their favorite Marvel one earlier.
DC has a few.
I would say Arrow. Arrow and the Flash kind of incorporated into each other. But Arrow is one of my hands down favorite DC.
No, Arrow's Marvel. No, wait.
No, Arrow's DC.
No, Arrow's DC. Arrow's DC. I'm sorry.
Flash.
Holy shit. DeRozan dropped 37. Holy fuck. Gotham. Yeah, probably Gotham.
Oh, Gotham was the shit. Yeah, you're right.
Gotham was fire. Gotham was fire. Yeah, see, their TV shows, they don't miss. It's like, how do you make a fucking whack-ass superhero like Arrow? Dope. Smallville?
Oh, no, dude. I like that the new Superman and Lois better.
I like Smallville because that's how I got cheeks in high school.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Yeah, the chicks would be like, oh my God, like, you got UPN? Like, yeah, girl, basic cable. My mom paid the bill.
Oh, man. So, do we got any more questions in the chat? Start sits, buy, sells.
Justin, what's good? What's good? Not tonight. Tonight, like it picked up like during the middle there. It was
Yeah,
nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
I do want to give everyone listening, quick tip that if you can, go ahead and buy low on T. Higgins because he's been quiet the past 2 weeks. All right, but listen, like.
But haven't we seen this before where he'll be quiet for 2 weeks and then just like.
That's why you buy low on him right now.
But I want to know who's selling is the thing.
You got to find the right person.
Last night I had Celtics 3/4 money line and AD at AD under 3 or under a 3 at plus money. So good. Nice, Justin. Nice. Saints defense droppable at this point. Nothing else good on waivers. Wait,
safety.
you said there's nothing else good on waivers?
Got to be someone good on waivers. What are your options? Let's find.
And I'll say that if there's nothing else good, then we're not dropping what might be our best option. I don't want to do that. You're only dropping them if there's like something that's like matchup dependent that you're like, all right, I need the win this week and I'm doing it. Nuggets losing to Jazz 75-53. Holy fuck, what quarter? I'm watching the baseball game. Eno or Olave? Go.
Ooh, I would say Olave because I don't want to look at Eno's 8 points. I'd rather see Eno's 8 points on my bench.
Play Olave, but just not in your flags.
Yeah.
Because it's a Thursday night. Miami, Indy, or Jacksonville?
Miami's not bad.
Miami gets his turnovers.
Miami was a good option. Joe Pepe mentioned him last night against me. I had the Raiders. He had Miami. So either of those would be good. I think Miami's in the top 10 this week, like consensus.
Give me Miami.
Because they're playing Pitt. Like,
welcome to Miami.
It doesn't even matter who the quarterback is.
They got time.
So go Miami. Yeah.
I got Pat's defense for the next 2 weeks. You're fine.
Oh, Pat's New England's top 3, 4, 5.
Judon gets enough points for that defense as a whole by him goddamn self.
Against Chicago this week, man. They're going to blow up.
Depends if Jameis is taken. I'm hearing that it's Dalton already.
Yeah, there's something going on with Jameis, man. Like they took him off the injury report.
I think they like what they're getting at, what they're going to get out of Dalton, what Dalton can do for him. It's like, oh shit, and then we can give you a couple of rests, and then we can run Taysom Hill, but then we can put you out there and we can use your arm. I got the Cardinals tomorrow as well. D-Hop coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. If it wasn't for Marquise going down, I already had them. Okay, whether D-Hop was coming back or not. I already had them. D-Hop coming back and Marquise going down, I still think that this team still clicks. Mm-hmm. If that is a god tier wide receiver talent, you cannot replace D-Hop. Like, not yet. Should I sell Juju if you can?
Wait, dynasty or
redraft? It's going to be redraft. If they don't say dynasty, always assume redraft.
Yeah, sell them.
Yep. And kicker, do I roll with Atlanta, Jets, Steelers kicker?
Oh.
My old ho tripping, but Atlanta. My young ho Koo.
I like Atlanta. Yeah,
Koo. Atlanta.
Yep.
Why did Sutton play bad last week? Because that offense as a whole played bad last week.
Yeah, they did.
I'm out on Denver's offense. If there's ways I can maneuver around it, I will do it. I will do it.
Then Hackett's points.
And then Hackett today is like, no, Melvin Gordon's going to start this week.
Yeah, right.
Like, is he fucking really, bro? Or are you going to throw him out there for the first fucking 3 snaps and then pull his ass?
Wow, I was just thinking 3 snaps, and you said it. That's what's going to happen.
Dog, I know, Justin. I got you, big dog. Spurs losing by 27 to the Hornets. It's early in the season. It's going to take teams to get the rhythm. It's going to take teams to get their rhythm. That's why you got to do small parlays and you got to do them small in groups.
And don't forget, everyone in the chat, don't forget, recommend the channel to your friends.
Yep,
tell them who sent you. Friday we'll do a show, and whoever has the most cents, they will get a free pizza or whatever.
Jamie or Jason brought 14 people.
14? I thought it was 12.
He brought 14, 12 stuck. 12 stuck around.
Okay.
Like,
because he even posted it in like another one of my groups that I'm in. And I was like, hell yeah.
No, he
was on that.
My friend says he doesn't know if they would trade for CMC or something. If trying to get rid of Henderson and Juju for ETN. My friend said he doesn't know if they would trade. So see if you can get ETN with those two. All right. If your friend will let go of CMC, fine. I tell you, Warriors will win. It's early in the season, yeah. Like, I expect Lakers to not go on a tear right out the gate. I expect us to take some time. You won $200 today? Nice.
Hell yeah.
Houston's kicker has been low-key nice. Yes, he has been.
Nice with that money, man.
Memphis money line just hit. Oh, love it. I think I have them on a parlay. I have to check once I get off air. I think I do have them on a parlay, actually. Yeah, I do. Talking about Rams, he is unsure of backfield.
It's going to be Henderson for the Rams.
Yeah, well, I know you're talking about Henderson for Rams. You're trying to get rid of Hendo and Juju for ETN. That's a nice little honest package for a player like ETN. Like, I mean, if the player, depending on how the player is, if they're bullish on ETN, they're not letting him go. But if they're pretty bearish on ETN and just Jacksonville as a whole, there's a chance they'll let him go for that price.
See, I love ETN, and I would probably do that trade if I was getting Hendo and who else?
Hendo and Juju.
I would probably give that up.
Like, it would be a sacrifice.
I love ETN. Like, ETN is my boy. Like, I was drafting him in late third, early fourth. But with Hendo being the
way that you can spin it to them in their mind.
If you need a receiver. If you need a receiver, yeah.
Well, the way that you can spin it in their mind is, hey, bro, I'm giving you two pieces of high-powered offenses. The volume is definitely there, and you know how fantasy football goes. Volume's king, right, baby? Right. You know what? You go ahead and take those. I'll take ET. All right, good. You know what? I need that, man. I was 3-3. Yep. I know that you've been hurting. This is going to balance out your team now. Go ahead and get you another win. I see that you only got 2 wins this season. Go ahead and get you another one with those two pieces. Oh.
Yep, and even you could even bring it up like, hey, I'm giving you wide receiver 2 upside guy with a running back 2, and I'm only getting back a running back 2.
Yeah. Like, hey, like, this is what the value is matching up to right now, boom, boom.
But ETN definitely has way more upside than Henderson.
So, boom. I mean, there you go.
Do it. Pull the trigger.
Anything else we want to address for tonight?
One last AMA. Favorite Tupac song?
Oh my gosh!
Everyone in the chat.
Bro,
I want to hear it.
You see my wall is done up back there.
No, that's why I'm asking. This is a tough one.
Oh my gosh!
And Jason, if you're still listening, I know you don't listen to rap no more, but I know you used to. What's your all-time favorite Tupac song?
Philly Phil. Jason said, "I'm getting me another fucking pizza to sleep." He said, "Watch me run this shit, hoes." Hang on, let me get this out. Let me start that ticker. For me, favorite Tupac song.
I don't know if you could even pick one.
Oh, I can.
Gun to your head, have to.
It had to be. What If I Die Tonight?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Really
Good
super old school. That's way before he was even on Death Row.
Right. Yeah.
they say pistols. Hold on, they say pistols is paper, poetry, power, and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers for to get your picture of pitiful punk niggas. Copy, please. I'm picturing something while I'm cocking G's. Oh my gosh! Like the way like his alliteration on that, I'm like, you wrote that? Not free. You wrote that?
Yeah.
That is fucking insane. Philly, you're also entered in as well, by the way. With Jason bringing you in, it also enters you in to be entered as well. So you coming in
Philly, dude,
as well.
Send your friends on Friday at 9 p.m. We're gonna have a full cast. That's our main show, and just tell people that you sent them. Say Philly sent me. We got you. So I don't know if I can answer the Tupac song, man, because like my all-time favorite, if I was like mainstream, obviously it's like Ambitions of Rider.
Yeah.
I can't deny it. But
are you talking about Ambitions of a Rider?
Yeah, I can't deny it.
I'm a fucking rider. You know, Ambitions of a Rider is fire.
Okay, but all-time favorite, like looking back at all the songs and like songs that hit my heart, was Brenda's Got a Baby, dude.
That shit was crazy.
That
shit was crazy.
You cannot go deeper than that, man.
Yeah,
like it's a whole story.
That shit makes you cry. That shit makes you
it's
cry.
It's
like,
a whole storyline, and it hit your heart. Like,
how could someone do that?
Like,
bro. Hey, no, so no, that one I fuck with. Then that
Dear
song
Mama.
Hey, what I love about that song is that song still carries till this day. That song, and you want to talk about a song that you know talks about women's struggle and like it's empowering for women is Keep Your Head Up as well. Keep Your Head Up is super fire.
Changes,
Changes is just his life. I love this one here, J Money, Hit 'Em Up.
God Can Judge Me.
I love Hit 'Em Up. Like,
yeah.
When I get pissed off, when motherfuckers on the internet talking shit,
Hit 'Em Up has to be in my top 5.
Yeah.
Songs, bro.
First off, fuck your bitch in the click we playing West Side motherfuckers because we quick the game. Oh my gosh.
I love that.
She couldn't be a player, but I fucked your wife. Dog. Oh my god.
He was dogging Biggie. Bro, you can't.
Rest in peace, Pac. Rest in peace, Big. I have both back there on my wall. Oh my gosh. I have a lot more Pac. I'm a huge Pac fan.
I mean, even like, okay, so Hail Mary is in my top 5 too.
Hail Mary is definitely in my top 5.
Come with me, Hail Mary.
Yeah. Like, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the Swedish joy. Next again, pussy. Put your paragraphs supported. Wise words being quoted. Beat the weakness in this rap game is so. Bow down, pray to God, hope to God is listening. See, this coming for me. Oh
shit.
Veil till I reach hell. I ain't scared. Mama checking in my bedroom. I ain't there. I got a head with no screws in it. So what am I do? On a one-way trip to prison. Life is thugs. We all trapped up in this living.
Dude,
so I'm a homie sitting, Quentin Max doing it big. Raise hell to this real shit and feel this.
I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you is a good one. I ain't mad at you is a good one.
But dude, you just shit. You need to make that TikTok. We need to put that on TikTok. You just busted out how many lines,
bro? And then
like fucking bars,
bro. And then when fucking M50 and Busta hop on the Hail Mary, Ja Rule diss.
Yes. Yup.
Bro, that shit went so hard. I was like, this is just as good as the original.
Now, me being a Cleveland guy, you can't get much better than Thug Love, dude, because Bone was like my shit back in the day.
Bone Thugs was.
And then when they collaborated with Tupac with Thug Love, and did you know this is a fact? Bone was the only only rap group to do a collaboration with Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. That is a fact. That is fact. And they also did AK-47 with Tupac, which was very interesting.
Yes.
Oh
shit.
Yeah. Anything else, chat? I think that we're good to go for tonight. We've talked about everything. We talked comments, we talked nerd shit, we talked fantasy football. We've
Right.
Yeah, we've literally talked it all. Like, you guys can literally come in on Wednesday nights and ask us anything.
Anything you want.
But fantasy football and betting is the basis. Sports in general. So yeah, other than that, we greatly appreciate you. Jamie, where can I follow you?
If they want Twitter.
If you want to tell people.
You go to Twitter, my name, Jamie Parag. I'm here on the Rumboyz constantly. Even if I'm not on the video, I'll be in the chat. Love the Rumboyz. I'm also on goingfor2.com. You can find me on Facebook on the Fantasy Football Discussion group. We got 67,000 members. Join us, talk some football. But basically, right here on the Rumboyz, man. Right here on the Rumboyz.
Hell yeah. We will be back at you guys tomorrow night for Thursday night football. Following that, the remaining schedule for the week, you guys can catch us Friday night for Rumboyz After Dark, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and Rumboyz NFL AM, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, and then on air all day for NFL Rum Zone on Sunday for 7 hours of commercial-free football. Saturday is the only day that you guys don't get to see it. Saturdays and Tuesdays. Other than that, cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the wrong boys and girls, what to do.
Dilly, y'all.
Holy